Hello, current and potential Chabot students. Welcome to my YouTube channel. In this YouTube video, I'm going to highlight two programs we have titled Administrative Assistant. The programs are housed in the CAS department, Computer Application Systems, jointly with the Business Department. I'm Dmitry Kalagin, the coordinator of the Business Department at Chabot College, and it's my pleasure to present this brand new updated programs for you. So in these programs, before we developed them, we had to look at the labor market data, a lot of different data. But I want to share with you some of the highlights that might be interesting to you if you consider a career as an administrative assistant. So this labor market data you can see is for the Bay Area, and it's prepared by the San Francisco Bay Center for Excellence for Labor Market Research, and they compiled the data in May of 2020. So these are job titles that you can expect after graduating with the Certificate of Achievement and or the AS degree, Administrative Assistant. So Executive Assistant, Assistant Office Manager, Assistant to the Vice President, or Assistant to the President, Personal Assistant, Office Specialist, etc. We have in the Bay Area a number of annual job postings in the previous 12 months was 8,663. And for East Bay, it's around 1,600 job postings in last 12 months. And when the labor market study looks at the graduates of similar programs in other Bay Area community colleges and universities, they found that we have the undersupply of over 4,000 graduates. That means that there were 4,000 jobs that were looking for people with degrees in administrative assistant and couldn't find them. And just for East Bay, it's 1,112 graduates needed, undersupplied for this type of positions. And the median hourly wage here is $30.57 for the Bay Area, and particularly for the East Bay sub-region, sub-area is $27.45. So I think you find it useful, this information. Now, let me tell you about how the programs work. You can earn, and you should earn, two diplomas. You should start with the Certificate of Achievement, which means we abbreviated C or A. It's a certificate with more than 16 units, and it's been approved by the state of California. And so after you graduate, you get the diploma, you get your graduation ceremony, and you only have to take 7 classes or 21 units. So if you're going full-time to college, full-time status is 12 units, you can easily complete this degree just in 2 semesters. Isn't it wonderful? In just 2 semesters, you can graduate, have a great set of skills. As you complete the certificate, you do not need any general education classes. You do not have to take math courses, history courses, English courses. But if you want to continue the same 7 classes, become a part of a larger degree now, AS degree in administrative assistant. So in addition to 7 classes, you take 4 more classes for the total of 11 classes in the major, just 4 more classes, and you take 5 general education classes. I'll talk about them later. And you also have a freedom to take some electives. And so you go from 21 units, you take 39 more units to get to the minimum of 60 units to graduate with a 2-year degree. You put both of those diplomas on your resume. What I did when I was a student, I went for a certificate first, and then I found a job, a full-time, decent paying job, which paid for me to continue going to community college to get my 2-year degree. So by the time you graduate with a 2-year degree, you will have 2 diplomas, you will have graduated 2 times. So I hope it makes sense. We call this program stackable. You have complete 1 program, you do not waste any time. All of those courses are also part of your requirements for the bigger program called the 2-year degree, the Associate in Science degree. So I hope it makes sense. And if it's not, I put my email in the beginning of this of this YouTube video. I'll also put it down in the information box, and you can always email me and ask me questions. So, what will you be able to do when you finish the certificate of achievement? What kind of knowledge, skills, and abilities will you have? You will be proficient in Office software. You will know how to use such Microsoft programs as Word, PowerPoint presentation software, Excel, and a little bit of Access, as well as Office technology. You will be able to do proofreading and editing, document formatting, electronic filing. You will also be familiar with basic bookkeeping, how to prepare financial statements for a small business, how to process payroll, manage cash, do banking, and process invoices. And you will also be proficient in business communications, both oral and written. So these are your KSA's knowledge, skills, and abilities after you complete your 7 classes and get the certificate. For your 2-year degree, for your 60 units, for the AS degree, you will have all of the previously listed KSA's knowledge, skills, and abilities. Plus, you will learn how to work in teams in a diverse workforce. You will learn skills in leadership, human resource functions, how to efficiently hire, manage, train employees, how to compensate them, how to do benefits, basics of the union management relationship, and managerial functions such as planning, organizing, leading, controlling, preparing budgets. You will be proficient in writing resumes, how to go through effective job interviews, and you will also learn how to manage your time better. You will learn how to deal with difficult people and how to provide superior customer service. So I think it's a great set of both technical, hard skills as well as soft skills. Soft skills are really needed in the workplace, and the hard skills are particular for your job. The soft skills are those skills that you can take anywhere, such as business communication skills, or leadership skills, or teamwork skills, or time management skills. They're needed in any type of job. So let's talk specifically now about classes that are required for you to get the certificate, the 21 units, the 7 classes. Now, I listed them in the sequence which I suggest. I think that's how I suggest I would go about taking the classes, but you can take them in any sequence. There are no prerequisites for any of those classes. But this is how I suggest you go, and you probably will take 3 or 4 courses per semester if you're going full-time or near full-time. But of course, you can take 1 or 2 classes per semester. It will just take you, 3 semesters or 4 semesters to finish the program. You can also take classes in the summer. So these are the courses required. You can see it's a mixture of computer application system courses such as CAS 50, Introduction to CAS, where you study the basics of different software, CAS 71, keyboarding and 10 key, CAS 88, which is Word, and CAS 54, which is Excel. And business courses such as Business 14, Business Communication, and Business 7, Accounting for Small Business. And then you choose one course, and again, you can choose that one course in any sequence. It doesn't have to be at the end. From the following list: Business 12, 22, or 28. By the way, that one course will also be counted towards your 2-year degree. So Business 12 is Introduction to Business. It's an overview of different areas under the business administration umbrella. So it's a broad course where you talk a little bit about global economy and economics and small business entrepreneurship, a little bit about accounting and finance, a little bit about management, a little bit about HR, a little bit about those areas. Business 22 is more specialized, is just in management, Introduction to Management. And then we have this wonderful course, Business 28, Human Relations in the Workplace. Now, all of these courses are offered completely online, and not all of them, but many of them are also offered in the face-to-face format. Such courses as CAS 50, Business 14, CAS 54, Business 7, and Business 12 are offered both on campus and online. Some of the courses are offered online only online, such as Business 22, Business 28, CAS 88, and CAS 71. Okay, and then on top of the same courses, you add additional classes, right? So the first 6 courses are exactly the same. Plus, you now select 3 classes from this list. So you already selected 1 class from the list of Business 12 or 22 or 28. Now you have to select 3 classes from Business 12, Introduction to Business, or Business 16, which is Business Math, or Business 21, which is Human Resources Management, or Business 22, Introduction to Management, or Business 28, Human Relations in the Workplace, or Business 36, which is Introduction to Marketing. I want to highlight that Business 12 and Business 36 also meet a general educational requirement for social and behavioral sciences. So make sure that either 12 or 36 is a part of your 3 classes, 9 units. And then list B, you select 3 classes out of this great courses. We call them Business 50 series. They are all 1 unit classes. They're offered online for only 6 weeks each, and you choose 3 of them, but they're 1 unit each, so 3 units total. And these are wonderful topics, beautiful topics. So Business 50A is skills for supervisors, and Business 50C is interviewing for success, preparing you for those job interviews. 50D is resumes and job application letters, and 50J is the time management skills course. 50K is the listening skills. 50M is the workplace diversity course. Business 50N is the course titled Dealing with Difficult People. And the last one here, Business 50P, is quality customer service. So if you add up all of these major courses, part of your major, you get 33 units. And then you will also have to take 15 units, 5 classes to fulfill your GE, your general educational classes. I'll talk about them in the next slide. So 33 plus 15 gives us 48, but the state requirement for a 2-year degree is a minimum of 60 units. So then you have a freedom to take any classes you want. And I say then, you can take them in any sequence. You have 12 units to take any courses at Chabot: art, creative writing, physical education, yoga, dancing, more business courses, whatever interests you. And guys, the last thing I want to talk about is this GE. So I got the GE requirements from the catalog on page 26. So this is the catalog. You have a link from Chabot website. The catalog is published every 2 years. And you're going to page 26. But if you enter 26 right here, it will actually take you to page 24. So let me scroll down. This is page 26. This is the AS degree, any AS degree, general educational requirements for associate in science degree. And these are the areas that I go through. So there's an area A, A1, A3, B, C. So I just summarize them right here on this slide. But also I recommend you to make an appointment with a counselor and make sure you have the correct classes. So area A1, you have to take English, should not say A, just English 1 right now, English 1. Area A3, you don't have to take anything because it's fulfilled with Business 14. So if I look at area A3, you can see here Business 14 course fulfills this area. And you have to take Business 14 as a part of your major. So you kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Area B, you choose a course for 3 units from natural sciences. So there is a list right here, anatomy 1, anthropology 1. So you have to take 1 course, 3 units, a lab is not required. So you choose what interests you. There are all these different courses. Humanities, also the list is here, area C. You have to take 1 course, 3 units, but you also have to fulfill so-called American cultures graduation requirement. I think it's going to be called American Culture / Ethnic Studies. And for now, it might change. These courses that I listed here, Art History 7, or English 32, or Humanities 65, or Music 8, or Theater Arts 14, they fulfill both Humanities and American Culture. So make sure to take one of these classes, because if you fulfill only Humanities, then you will have to do a separate class, complete a separate class right here to fulfill the American cultures. So I looked at the courses that are overlapping between American cultures and humanities. And then the next area is area D. This is what I mentioned. If you take either Business 12 Introduction to Business or Business 36 Introduction to Marketing as a part of your major, as a part of your degree, it will fulfill also this area D for social and behavioral sciences. So you will not have to take a separate course. Right here should say behavioral. I found the typo, yay. Sciences is fulfilled with one of those two courses. And then wellness, you just choose one course with one unit. You have a lot of different courses right here. PE courses, kinesiology, nutrition, just one unit. And then program-based GE requirement, program-based GE requirement is fulfilled with Business 14. That's the course you already taken as part of your major. And then math proficiency is not a separate area, but it's a graduation requirement. You have to take at least one math course. So to graduate, you have to fulfill this math proficiency. And we recommend taking Business 19. Now, you can take any of these courses, Math 1, 2, 15, 16, so on and so forth, Psychology 5. But we recommend taking Business 19. It's a business statistics 4-unit course. It's much more applicable to business than other math courses. It's offered both on campus and online, taught by the business faculty, and it fulfills this graduation requirement. And after this, you graduate. Yay! Thank you so much for your attention. I wish you best of luck and have a lot of fun and a lot of exploration at Chabot College, and I hope to see you as a part of our beautiful graduation ceremony quite soon. Take care.